someone had to ask you, what is your best way of starting the day? What is your favourite way of finishing the day? Mine would always be with a sunrise. Out on the east coast, La Roque area, La Hoppe, places where I grew up, watching the sunrise on the southeast of our little island. The best way to finish it though, is to be catching bass. In the sun, while it's dropping, last light, catching fish, just doing what I love. That is what I enjoy, and that's what I love most about fishing. On a recent adventure, it was one of those days. I got up really early, I filmed the sunrise with my drone. It was spectacular, crisp and cold on the fingers, but once I flew it, I knew I wanted to fish. I waited till the afternoon to get out, headed to a couple of marks, which I found a little hard. The fish were being very stubborn. Even though it's winter, the fishing's hard, the fishing's difficult. If you get on them, you can nail them. But if you don't, you've just got to crack on and work like a dog. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of weed in this area because of the wind blowing onto us, but hopefully when the tide lifts a little bit and starts pushing on, it might be, well, it will be a little bit better, because that weed will move on much more. Got to be really careful on this stuff. Really careful. Right, I'm going to put the camera away because it's very slippy, this next little part, so. I've spoke about this stuff many times before in fishing adventures, especially in the winter. You get this really, you can't really see it in colour, this seaweed that kind of looks like it's whipped together and stuck together, and once it gets wet on these rocks, especially around mid-tide, 6-7 meters, especially around a certain point of the tide, if you're standing on it, it's deadly, as you can see here, and it's absolutely everywhere. And it's only in a little section usually, but when you're backing onto it and you're fishing, it's always good to know where you can and can't step, because you step on that without noticing, your feet are going to go from underneath you and that's it, you're going to be a goner. Be careful. Massive bucket that's washed up in the big tides. Get that out the sea. And in this particular day, the fishing was hard. I had to be durable. I had to fish through the cold. My fingers were rotten. I had to get through that point of wanting to go home. Even after getting smashed by a big wave and getting soaked, I thought, I'm not going to give up today. I'm going to get back out. And that's what I'd done. I packed up for my first spot after hitting it with a friend for a couple of hours and headed somewhere else. More chance of getting dry because I wanted to be in the sun because I was freezing cold. My persistence paid off. I hung in there. I was hungry. Where I'm fishing, as you can see, the tide's gone. The tide's come up a bit and the sun is about to drop, so hopefully we can get a fish. Would be nice.
gonna let that come. On this part of the reef it's a little bit more flowy. Lovely and warm now I'm facing the sun. Still plenty of weed around though. Lots of birds out there, lots of them surfing.
Strapped on my favourite YKR Sandallion White, 20 gram, and whipped it over a reef. On the wind back in, the first time coming over this reef, I was clucked by a fish. Well, I thought I was. So I winded it in, took another shot at it, just to see if it was either reef or a fish. And I was right.
Fish on! Yes! Oh, it's a good fish. This is a good fish. I think. Oh, heart's beating. I had a bite before it and then where's the net? Oh. No panicking, Lanky. No panicking. Come on. It's all right fish. Oh, I'm gonna get wet. Come on. Yes! Oh, it's a lovely fish. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking with excitement. You can see my hands just going. It's been a crap day, no fish at all, and then bang, just nailed a beast. Solid fish, really solid fish. Oh. That is a solid fish. Wow, what a lovely fish. I'm so happy. He is so fat. I think he's been in a net because you can see the rash all over him, like he's been in a net, or I don't know. But what a fish, so happy. Oh, took the little YKR and yeah, he just slammed me, and that was really hard to get that fish in, to be honest, really hard. But really makes fishing through this rough stuff, yeah. Oh, I don't really know what to say. I don't know how I landed that fish. Super solid beast. Yes! It's gonna revive her in this puddle. Hopefully she's fighting fit to go back, because it's quite rough here. Ah, he just bit me. Fresh water coming in, really fat fish, really nice. So happy, it makes that weight just really worth it. Seal maybe, or net, He's got lots of scuffs all over him. Right, I think I'm going to get him back. One last look at that fish. Made my day. One fish can make your session and make your day. It's been a super hard day, so there you go, fresh water girl. Right, let's get you back. There she goes. Wet legs. Boom! I'll tell you what, I've had a super hard afternoon. I've had to shuffle around and move places, but the sun's going down. It's a stunning day. It's really cold, really cold. I've managed to get out of the wind because the wind was just, even with the face protector on before, it was absolutely killing me, but I'm absolutely buzzing. Let's try and get another one. I cast over a really shallow reef and I had a few knocks to cast before. Went straight back there just to see if it was either fish or reef, and bang, straight on, and it was just a mental fight. So yeah, so good, so happy. Right, let's go again. Sun's going down, absolutely stunning. That was incredible. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Nice winter tank. That thing was an absolute... Oh, I just had another knock. Some sunset that. It's absolutely stunning. Whoa! With the added bonus of water. With the YKR reel, I love just the straight retrieve. You can feel it bumping over rocks. I just like to lift the rod tip up just so it comes over. Just keep that straight wind. I do like to occasional bop it bit, not when it's quite shallow. Really nice to get another one, but beggars can't be choosers in this game, especially in the winter. But that is the thing, usually they are plump. Wow. I love it when you work really hard for a... Whoa, big waves. Looks beautiful, but it's very rough. Fish? Fish? No, weed. It's got to be weed, yeah, it's weed. False alarm!